Hello guys, today's video we're going to talk about how you use your tools to draw your line, to draw your liquidity lines, to draw your trend lines, and to draw your point of interest, and basically to use most of your tools. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So as you can see, we are on the code section right now. So let's select a pair. You can choose any pair of your choice. Here we have boom 300, volatility 10, boom 500, crash 1000, fix 50, and so on and so forth. So let's just pick any pair. Okay, let me just pick my favorite pair, which is boom 1000. Let me just pick it. Okay, chat now. All right, so on these, okay, let me clean all this. Let me clean all this and clean it all. Let me delete all these lines you see on it because I had an analysis on it, so I want to delete everything and show you how to do it. Okay, now if I want to draw my line, or should I say a trend line, like okay, do I have a visible trend here? Okay, let's show you how to draw the trend. All right, up here if you check, you'll see after this F, you see like a toolbox where there's a box, a circle, and a triangle up on the screen. Then you can just tap on it. Once you tap on it, you'll see so many objects. So if you're having a new phone, or should I say if you haven't used those tools, so you just tap add object, then you select whatsoever line you want to use. Here we have so many of them. So is it a rectangle, ellipse, or blah 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 blah, a Fibonacci retracement, and all that and so forth. So but what we are concerned is a trend line, so we'll just pick on trend line. We'll just tap on trend line, and you just place your hand on the screen and draw. You see, that's how you draw your trend line. So you just place it like exactly where you want the trend line to be. So you can just position it with the small box on the screen that will show you exactly where you're supposed to place it. That's on the wick of any candle. So you can just adjust it with the other edge of it. So like this. So basically this is how you draw your trend. That's the tool for trend line. And let's go to the object. Okay, so if you don't have it here, if you've used the item before, like you've used the object before, it will appear here on this object. But if you haven't used it before, so you have to go to add object, which is here. So you have all of them here. So if you want to add them, you can just tap on it and it will be automatically added. So now I want to use trend angle. Trend angle, okay, this is a trend angle. So if I draw a trend angle like this, that's how it's going to appear. You can just place your hand on the screen and drag, and that's all. So but if you're using this for the first time, it won't just appear just like this. So you can tap on the line you just draw, just press and hold, then go to properties. Okay, if you're using this for the first time, you will see that this rail right is activated. And if you go back, now let's go back, go back, you see, like the line I had before is extended from all sides, from both left and right. So if I want to bring it back to the way it was before, then I'll just tap on it, then go to properties, then I will just remove the rail left and right. I'll just tap on it, tap on the rail left too, and that's all. And I can change the color of the line that was there before, so which I can change it here on style. I can just come and maybe select a red. Okay, this red, I want this red. Okay, done. Then as you can see, the line has been changed. And if you want to change the thickness of the line, you can just simply add, or if you want to reduce, you can just tap on reduce, and that's all. But I prefer using the last one, which is here. So when you are done, you just press on done up here, and you see the line has been changed to red, and it doesn't have those rate. So now if you want to place maybe a buy side liquidity or a sell side liquidity, you can just hold the center of the line. Okay, then you drag, maybe you place it over here, and that's all. So if you want a copy of that line again, you can just simply tap on it and tap copy. So another line will just appear automatically. So, and you just place it where you want it. Maybe I want it down here on the sell side liquidity, so I'll just place it down here, and I'm done. So and again, one more thing. Okay, and most of the line we usually use as okay, one of the objects we use most of the time too is the box, for box setups. So I can just simply come here and go down, and you see shapes, and there's a rectangle there, so you can just simply just tap rectangle, and that's all. So once you tap on the rectangle, you just come on the screen just the way you do on other objects. Just tap on the screen and drag, tap and drag, that's all. So if you want to change the color, you can just simply just long press and go to properties. Then if you want the color to be changed, you can just change the color, maybe a red, but this red is too shouty, so I'll prefer to use the light red, which is this. So I'll just go back and say done. Then what else again do I want to change? Okay, on default, this is not how it is. So on default, if you come to the app, this is normally on field. So this place the right field, this simply just right above this name. Then you can just remove the activation, which is like this, and if you want to bring it back, it's like this. So now let's unfill it and let's go and check how it's looking. So if we press unfill, then done. So as you can see, it's just a box without any texture in it. So if I want to bring back my texture, so I can just simply long press, go to properties, and I'll just activate the fill and go back, then done, and as you can see, it's filled now. So these are the tools we used most of the time on the chat, especially using my kind of setups. So those are the objects we use. So if you want any objects, any other objects, you can simply just go there again and select the object you want to use and add them so that you can use it subsequent time. So thank you for watching today.